The dollar value LIFO retail method. This method integrates the unique retail price index of each year in computing the cost of goods sold and ending balance of inventory. So when the ending inventory is greater than the beginning inventory, that also indicates there is a new layers of inventory added to the existing inventory. The reason is LIFO, last in first out. So this shows us the procedures to apply dollar value LIFO retail methods. How we get the ending balance of inventory at the cost $113 for $130. And these procedures are similar to the prior example. For the retail value of ending balance inventory, $198,000, we first use the price index in this year to scale the value of the inventory. It is $180,000. And we assume the base year price index is $1, usually prior year 2023. So $180,000 now is a value at base year. Well, base year balance was $160, which was now sold according to LIFO. So this is the base layer, and this is an additional layer in 2024. Then we multiply the price index of each layer and its corresponding cost to retail ratio. Then we have cost of each layer of inventory. So that's how we get 113 for 130. In addition to the LIFO retail methods, we actually apply to the price index when we determine cost of inventory. Assuming next year the ending balance inventory now is 200, then price index in 2025 is 1.16, and assume the cost to retail percentage is 63%. Then again, we use the current year 2025's price index to divide the retail value of ending inventory. Then we get retail value of inventory at base year price. Since base year, the beginning inventory was now sold 160. Last year, 20,000. There is an additional 15 that is assumed to be a new layer from 2025. So then we apply the price index to each layer and the cost to retail ratio for each layer. Then we can have the cost of ending inventory. This is another independent example. Just assume the retail value of ending balance inventory in 2025 was 204, 116. The price index is still the same. Cost to retail ratio 63%. Following the step, we use the price index in 2025 to divide the balance in 2025. Then we have this balance of inventory based on the base year retail price, which is greater than 160. This is a base layer. It is never sold. Then the difference 16, it is from 2024. There's no layers in 2025 because in this case, the inventory purchased in 2025 was assumed to be sold. And also 4,000 inventory in the layer of 2024 was also sold. That's why it reduced from 20,000 to 16,000. Then we keep applying the price index of each year or each layer and the cost to retail ratio to each layer. Then we get the cost of ending inventory. For this example, we need to apply the LIFO retail methods. We need to have two cost retail percentage. One is for the beginning inventory. The cost of beginning inventory divided by retail value of beginning inventory, 63.83%. And then we use the purchase scaled by the cost of purchase scaled by the retail value of purchase, 65. There's no net markups and net markdown, so it's easier. Then beginning balance of inventory at retail plus purchase at retail subtract sales. So 104 is the retail value of ending inventory. Since we use dollar value LIFO, this 104,000 should be divided by the price index in the current year and convert to the value at base year. Since base year, the value at retail was 94, there will still $6,000 left. We multiply the price index of each layer or year and the corresponding cost to retail ratio. We have the cost of inventory. The sum of them is cost of ending inventory, 64 and 56.